Deep inside his meditation chamber, Darth Vader reached for the dark side, as he always did. He wanted silence, control, obedience from the storm inside his ruined body. But this time, the Force answered him with something else. Not rage, memory. It began with a sound. Padmé laughing in the sunlight on Naboo. Then a touch, her hand in his. Then fire. Mustafar. Obi-Wan's face. The heat. The screaming. His own screaming. Vader staggered backward. His breathing turned wild inside the mask. Images crashed into him faster and faster. Ahsoka walking away. His mother crying for help. Younglings in the temple. Palpatine's voice, cold and sharp, guiding every step into darkness. For years, Vader had buried Anakin Skywalker under pain, hate, and duty. Now, the grave broke open. "No," he said, but the word did not sound like Vader. It sounded broken, human. He saw Padmé dying. Not because of Obi-Wan, not because of the Republic, because of him. Because Anakin Skywalker had chosen fear over love. The truth cut deeper than any lightsaber. Vader fell to one knee. His black glove scraped the floor as he tried to hold himself together. The dark side surged, demanding anger, demanding blame, demanding escape. But another voice rose against it, quiet, young, hopeful. Anakin. For the first time in decades, Vader did not hate that voice. He listened. Outside the chamber, Imperial officers felt a shockwave ripple through the Force. Inside, the Dark Lord of the Sith looked at his gloved hands and finally saw blood on them. Then the chamber doors hissed open. Emperor Palpatine had felt it too. A presence long dead was moving inside his apprentice. And as Vader slowly rose, shaken and afraid, yellow eyes met the darkness beyond the doorway. And the Emperor smiled for him again. Palpatine had sensed the impossible. Anakin Skywalker was not fully dead. And now, the Emperor came to make sure he stayed buried. After Palpatine left the chamber, Vader remained motionless for a long time. The Emperor had said little, but his warning was clear. Do not confuse weakness with truth, my friend. Those words stayed with him as he returned to duty. Yet everything had changed. Each corridor of his Star Destroyer felt colder. Each salute from an officer felt emptier. The armor still carried Darth Vader, but the mind inside it no longer moved with the same certainty. At night, he saw Padmé, not as a ghost, but as a memory sharpened by guilt. He remembered her kindness on Naboo, her fear on Mustafar, and the last breath he never truly understood. For years, he had buried that pain under anger. Now the anger cracked, and grief poured through it. That grief changed his choices. Vader began sparing prisoners he once would have executed. He dismissed officers instead of choking them. During one hunt, he secretly allowed a small group of Force-sensitive refugees to escape into hyperspace. The Inquisitors believed it was a tactical mistake. Vader knew better. Anakin Skywalker was fighting back, choice by choice, breath by breath. But hiding that change from Palpatine was a battle of its own. The Emperor watched through fear, through servants, through the dark side itself. Vader understood he could not openly rebel. Not yet. First, he needed control over the storm inside him. Then, fate handed him a test. Rebels were cornered on a mining outpost, and Palpatine ordered Vader to make an example of them. In the smoke, he saw a terrified child shielding her brother, just as he had once wanted to shield his own mother. Vader froze. For one dangerous moment, the Dark Lord vanished. Anakin stepped forward. Behind him, an Imperial probe began transmitting everything to Coruscant that night. Vader had made his choice for one brief moment. He spared fear instead of feeding it. And now, Palpatine was about to see it with his own eyes. On Coruscant, Palpatine watched the probe recording in silence. The image was brief, but the meaning was clear. Darth Vader had hesitated. Worse, he had shown mercy. To any other servant, that failure would mean death. To Vader, it meant something far more dangerous. The Emperor had spent years shaping pain into obedience, turning Anakin Skywalker into a weapon with no past and no future. Now that weapon was beginning to remember why it once fought at all. Palpatine did not confront him immediately. He tested him instead. New orders arrived one after another, each crueler than the last. A village burned for hiding rebels. A captured pilot was delivered for torture. A Jedi relic was placed before Vader, bait for old feelings. Each mission was a trap, and Palpatine studied every choice. Vader still obeyed, but not completely. His anger no longer burned with the same purity. He delayed executions. He questioned reports. He destroyed evidence that could lead the Inquisitors to hidden Force sensitives. That was enough. In the deepest tower of the Imperial Palace, Palpatine summoned Vader alone. The room was dark except for the blue light of the city below. "You are troubled," the Emperor said. Vader said nothing. Palpatine circled him like a shadow. He spoke of Padmé, of Mustafar, of the weakness of love. Each word was aimed like a blade, reopening wounds Anakin had tried to hide. Then Palpatine unleashed lightning across Vader's armor, not to kill him, but to measure him. Vader dropped, shaking. Yet he did not beg. He looked up and saw not a master, but the thief who had stolen his life. In that instant, Palpatine saw the truth. The fear was fading. And when he ordered Vader to hunt down his son, the silence in the room turned deadly. Palpatine had made the next move. He would force Vader to choose between the dark side and blood. And that choice would lead straight to Luke Skywalker. Luke felt it the moment Vader entered the system. The presence in the Force was still heavy, still scarred, but something inside it had shifted. The cold hatred was not complete anymore. Beneath the armor, beneath the fear, there was conflict and pain. While rebel leaders argued strategy, Luke could think only of one impossible truth. His father was changing. Leia warned him it could be a trap. Han called it madness. Even so, Luke held to what he felt. Vader was not hunting with the same purpose as before. He was being pushed, used, tested by the Emperor. If Luke ran now, Palpatine would tighten his grip, and whatever remained of Anakin Skywalker might vanish forever. So Luke made a choice no commander approved. He left the rebel fleet in a small shuttle and sent one message ahead on an open Imperial channel. "I know you can hear me. I'm coming alone." It was not a challenge. It was a plea. Vader received the transmission in silence. For a long moment, he said nothing. Then he ordered every battery to hold fire. Officers stared in confusion, but no one dared question him. When Luke was brought aboard, the two stood face to face in a dim hangar, father and son divided by years of blood and lies. "You should not have come," Vader said. Luke stepped closer. "I felt you, Father. There's still good in you." The words hit harder than any blade. Vader's breath shook. Memory surged again. Padmé. Obi-Wan. The boy he never knew. For 1 second, Anakin almost answered. Then alarms screamed across the ship. Red lights flashed. Blast doors slammed shut. From the shadows, the Emperor's guards moved in. Palpatine had planned this meeting. And now father and son were about to be tested together. Luke had reached the good inside Vader. But now, Palpatine would try to crush it in front of them both. And the next choice could turn a secret meeting into open war. Anakin Skywalker stood in the shadows of an Imperial landing platform, watching Luke from a distance. The boy did not know it, but the monster hunting him was also his father. Ever since their last encounter, Vader had felt something impossible growing through the armor around his soul. It was not anger. It was not fear. It was shame. The Emperor sensed the change at once. Palpatine pushed harder, ordering Vader to find the young rebel, break him, and bring him to Coruscant. But every report about Luke now struck Anakin like a blade. He saw Padmé in Luke's kindness. He saw Obi-Wan in his courage. And for the first time in decades, he saw the life that had been stolen from him. So Anakin made a choice that shattered the dark side's hold. He sent false coordinates to the Imperial fleet and secretly rerouted a patrol away from a hidden rebel convoy. It bought Luke time, but it also planted doubt among the Emperor's inner circle. Someone was protecting the rebels from inside the Empire. When Palpatine summoned Vader, the room turned cold. "You hesitate," the Emperor said. "You are becoming weak." Vader dropped to one knee, hiding the storm inside him. "My master," he said, "the hunt continues." But Palpatine did not believe him. He could feel conflict burning under the mask, so he set a trap. He ordered Vader to lead the next assault himself against a rebel cell near Tatooine. Luke was there. If Vader obeyed, he would help kill his own son. If he refused, the Emperor would know the truth. As the Star Destroyers moved into position, Anakin stared at the desert world below. Sand, memory, pain, love, everything began there. His breath deepened, his hand tightened around his lightsaber. Then, for the first time since Mustafar, Darth Vader turned his fleet away from the Emperor's command that day. The Empire had just been betrayed by its darkest enforcer. And when Palpatine felt Vader's choice echo through the Force, he smiled. The bridge of Vader's flagship fell silent as alarms flashed across every console. Officers stared in disbelief. Vader had defied the Emperor. That was not rebellion. That was a death sentence. On Coruscant, Palpatine rose from his throne with terrible calm. He had tolerated Vader's doubt before, but this was different. This was treason born from love, the one force he hated above all. He reached into the dark side, and the Imperial Palace seemed to tremble with him. His command spread across the stars within minutes. Every Star Destroyer near Tatooine was ordered to converge. Rebel positions were to be erased. No prisoners, no mercy. One final objective burned through every channel. Luke Skywalker must die before Vader could turn fully against the Empire. Anakin felt the trap closing at once. He descended to the desert surface, not as the Emperor's fist, but as a father, racing against time. Luke sensed him coming and ignited his lightsaber, ready for battle. Then Vader stopped a few paces away and said the impossible words. "Run! The Emperor's here." Luke froze. For one heartbeat, the war itself seemed to stop. Then the sky split with lightning. Palpatine's shuttle had arrived. Black clouds twisted over the sands as the Emperor stepped forward, his cloak snapping in the wind. He did not come with guards. He did not need them. Blue fire burst from his hands and tore through stone, metal, and flesh alike. Rebel fighters died instantly. Sand turned to glass. Luke barely blocked the next blast. Vader stepped in front of him and took the full storm himself. The pain was beyond anything Anakin had endured, yet he did not fall. For the first time, father and son stood together against one monster. Then Palpatine smiled and whispered one name. Leia. Luke's face changed at once, and Anakin realized the Emperor was no longer trying to kill them. First, he was trying to break them. Luke's anger surged the moment Leia's name left Palpatine's lips. The Emperor saw it and fed it, pressing harder with the Force, driving fear into the air like poison. But before Luke could charge, Vader reached out and stopped him with one black-gloved hand. "No," Anakin said, "not as Vader, as a father." That single word changed everything. Luke looked into the dark mask and finally understood. This was not another trick. This was not Bespin again. His father was afraid, not for himself, but for his children. Palpatine struck first. Lightning ripped across the dunes, and both Skywalkers moved together. Luke caught the first blast on his blade. Vader took the second through his armor and kept advancing. Then Anakin lunged, red saber crashing against the Emperor's defense. For the first time in years, Palpatine had to move back, and as they fought, Anakin saw the truth in every flash of blue fire. He saw the Jedi Temple burning. He saw younglings falling. He saw worlds crushed under Imperial boots. This was the evil he had built with his own hands. Every scream in the dark side now echoed back at him. Luke felt it too. "Help me end this," he shouted. Anakin hesitated for one fatal second. That was all Palpatine needed. With a sweep of his hand, he hurled Vader into shattered rock and blasted Luke off his feet. Then the Emperor revealed his final move. Imperial destroyers were already moving toward the rebel fleet and toward the hidden route that led to Leia. Palpatine had never come to Tatooine just to win a duel. He came to erase the entire Skywalker bloodline in one night. Anakin rose through the smoke, broken, furious, and finally certain what he had to do next to save them all now. For years, Anakin served the Empire without mercy. Now he had one final chance to destroy the evil he created. And far above Tatooine, the first Imperial guns opened fire. Above Tatooine, the battle turned into chaos. Imperial guns rained fire on rebel ships, while on the burning sand below, Luke struggled to rise. Palpatine advanced through smoke and shattered stone, certain that the Skywalker line would end before the twin suns set. But Anakin Skywalker was done kneeling. He pushed himself up with damaged limbs and a broken chest plate, each breath sounding like a machine dying. Yet inside that ruined armor, something stronger than rage returned. Not hatred, not fear. Love. Love for Padmé. Love for Luke. Love for Leia, the daughter he had never known. And with that love came the strength Darth Vader could never truly hold. Palpatine unleashed another storm of lightning. Anakin did not block it. He walked through it, step by step, burning, shaking, enduring. Luke stared in shock as his father crossed the killing light and seized the Emperor with both arms. Palpatine screamed and struck harder, but Anakin held on. "For your sister," Anakin said. "For your mother? For the future." With one final roar, he carried Palpatine toward the edge of the shattered platform and hurled both of them into the reactor pit beneath the Emperor's shuttle ramp. A blinding explosion tore through the desert floor. Dark side energy burst into the sky like a black star collapsing. At the same moment, the Imperial fleet faltered. Confusion spread. Commands died. Rebel pilots counterattacked, and the blockade began to break apart. Luke crawled to the crater's edge, calling for his father, but only flames answered him. Then, through the smoke, he found one last thing: Vader's mask, split open, staring at the sky. The battle was won. The Emperor was gone. But as Luke lifted the broken mask, a faint voice touched the Force across the stars. Leia was in danger still. Anakin Skywalker had destroyed the Emperor at last. But his final sacrifice did not bring peace, it opened the next battle. Because somewhere in the shadows, the galaxy was already moving against Leia.